saying that disputes on the Korean Peninsula should be settled peacefully.
Absentee voting may be allowed in Taiwan by the end of the year.
Taiwanese designer Cindy Chow's double crown has been added to the Smithsonian Institute's permanent collection.
But first, today's top story. The Foreign Ministry is saying that disputes on the Korean Peninsula should be settled peacefully. Deputy spokesperson for the Foreign Ministry, Calvin Ho, was speaking on Wednesday in response to North Korean threats to seek to nullify its armistice agreement with South Korea.
The Republic of China government has always supported non-nuclear proliferation in the Asia-Pacific region. We also believe that problems in the Korean Peninsula should be resolved peacefully through dialogue so that it does not influence the region's peace, security, and prosperity.
The Republic of China is Taiwan's official name. North Korea's latest threat comes amid international efforts to impose new sanctions on it due to its recent nuclear test. The U.S. introduced a draft resolution to authorize more sanctions against Pyongyang at the UN Security Council on Tuesday. Taiwan's government has also expressed its condolences to Venezuela at the news of the death of President Hugo Chavez. Chavez died on Tuesday at age 58 after a long battle with cancer. He was one of the world's most dynamic political leaders and a symbol of Latin American socialism. The Foreign Ministry said that it would keep a close watch on how these recent events affect the region.
Two high-ranking U.S. senators have voiced their support for a bilateral investment agreement with Taiwan. The bipartisan move comes from Democratic Chairman of the Senate Committee on Foreign Relations, Robert Menendez, and Republican Senator James Inhofe. In a letter dated Tuesday to U.S. Trade Representative Ron Kirk, they lauded the resumption of bilateral talks under the Trade and Investment Framework Agreement, or TIFA. They also called for an investment agreement between the two sides. Taiwan's representative to the U.S., Jean Pu-Tong, said that the U.S. is the biggest source of foreign investment for Taiwan. The investment agreement will protect American businesses in Taiwan and encourage the Taiwanese to invest in the U.S.
Premier Zhang Yifang says absentee voting should not be limited to area or topic. The referendum on the fourth nuclear power plant is now in the planning stages, and some are suggesting implementing absentee voting. Leaders across the political spectrum have expressed support for this move, but there is disagreement on whether or not to extend this change to the 2014 local elections and 2016 presidential race. Currently, all Taiwanese need to go to their hometown to vote. The mayor says that absentee voting should not be limited in this scope.
What's the spirit of the thing? If we can implement absentee voting, the hope is to implement it unified and not intentionally use it in situations not in or use it for voting over certain issues, but not for other issues.
President Malaysia and the Premier have expressed support for absentee voting during the upcoming referendum on the fourth nuclear power plant. Opposition Democratic Progressive Party are between politicians and also expressed support for the idea, but disagree about details. Premier Zhang Yifang said he would respect the decisions of the Election Commission and Ministry of the Interior. Kuomintang Party legislator Ding Shou-Fan has proposed legislation on absentee voting, which is now under consideration in the legislature. The Interior Minister said that the government for absentee voting could begin at the end of the year.
The Green Citizens Action Alliance, or GCAA, held a press conference Wednesday calling for a halt to the construction on the fourth nuclear power plant. Representatives of the environmental group presented a report on the power plant and its possible effects on Taiwan. They said that if construction is halted, Taiwan will not lack for power and will have to be an incentive to increase energy efficiency.
For a long time, Taiwan's industry has consumed 50 to 60% of Taiwan's power output. Taiwan only has half the energy efficiency of countries like Japan, Germany, and Denmark. We're even worse off than our long-term competitors, South Korea. So Taiwan definitely has room to improve on saving energy, in industrial restructuring, and in its model of economic development.
Lai said the government should apologize for spending so much money on the project. They also said that the money spent on the plant could have provided over 40,000 green energy opportunities.
Taiwan has made it into the second round